Still live on News Desk. It's time for sports, but before Abigail Senasosu comes in, let's take you to an event where the Gender Minister, Madam Otiko Afisa-Jaba, is addressing a forum on the UN Day on Child Trafficking. Let's go there now.
Protection Compact Agreement. We have developed a standard operating procedure toolkit for capacity building and guidelines to be used by implementing partners. Government has also budgeted an amount of 1.5 million Ghana cedis for the Human Trafficking Secretariat under the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection to support the fight against human trafficking to protect victims of trafficking. There have been joint rescue operations between the Ghana Police Service and the Ministry along the Volta Lake with logistics and technical support from International Justice Mission. 55 children were rescued and are being rehabilitated at secured shelters. 27 suspects were also arrested and going through the prosecution processes. There was another rescue by the police and the ministry in Elmina in the central region, where 2 women and 7 children were rescued. They are all in care. So far, there have been 2 convictions of trafficking, one in Ho and one in Accra. 8 cases are also under investigation as we speak. Invited guests, members of the media. Apart from these interventions, the ministry has also come up with a number of policies to protect women, children, and the vulnerable. These include the gender policy, the child and family welfare policy, and the social protection policy. All these policies are to ensure the protection of women and children in our society. Government has also taken a number of initiatives to reduce poverty, which is one of the root causes of human trafficking. The LEAD program, ladies and gentlemen, is one of such interventions that works towards supporting extreme poor households with cash grants to reduce extreme poverty. Hence, to discourage families from selling their children at a pittance for exploitation, who destroy the precious lives of one's child or another's child. The Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection will seek cabinet approval to include human trafficked victims or their carers on the LEAP to further address poverty reductions in families where the prevalence of human trafficking is highest. In recent times, the Ministry of Employment and Labor Relations has placed a ban on the traveling of domestic workers, migrants, to the Gulf states through our borders. The ban has led to the interception of about 80 young women and prevented them from traveling using unapproved routes through their flower borders to Saudi Arabia. This is a signal that working together as stakeholders, we can fight this crime against humanity. Ladies and gentlemen, today's event is the launch of the Blue Day. Today's event is the launch of the Blue Day. This is a demonstration of a new beginning in our collective fight against human trafficking. This will move Ghana from being ranked in 2016 in Tier 2 watch list to Tier 1 in 2017 watch list. We are here today as a critical section of the anti-human trafficking machinery activities to ensure and enable us prevent, protect, prosecute, and partner with stakeholders to combat this menace in our beloved country. These are our daughters and our sons. We own the fight against human trafficking. These collaborative actions will further ensure that our potential victims are sensitized to trafficking, and we educate the populace to be bold and come out to report cases of human trafficking, thereby rescuing victims of trafficking from bondage and exploitation. The key here is for us to say no to human trafficking in all its ugly forms. This should not be another slogan. We must walk the talk and mean it. We cannot leave anybody out or anybody behind, because Ghana needs each one of us. That means you and I must stop the supply of victims, the demands of unscrupulous agents. If you don't supply, the demand will dry up. The law since 1992 with the F-Cube states it clearly that every child of school-going age must be in school and stay in school. So why do we continue to traffic our children when they should be in school? The place for the child is the classroom. Childhood is the best time of life. Those of us who are old and those who are children want to be adults. But childhood is only 18 years. It must be guided. It must be protected with care, because there is no better person than the child who will become the adult and the future leader of this great country.
That was Gender Minister Otiko Jaba addressing a forum on the UN Day for Child Trafficking.